Welcome to Dark Truths, Religion Uncovered, where we explore how ancient concepts of eternity clash with our modern need for instant gratification. We ask, what happened when the vision of heaven ceased to influence earthly lives? Tonight, we analyze a transformation that subtly flattened faith. It began when eternity was recognized in doctrine but disregarded in practice. In ancient theology, eternity was a tangible force shaping decisions, priorities, and responses to suffering. Life was fleeting yet significant, and believers faced loss with the hope of resurrection, willingly sacrificing comfort for an enduring reward. As Paul wrote, "Fix your eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen." The unseen was viewed as more substantial than the present. Eternity provided purpose to obedience and anchored hope beyond circumstances. In contrast, modern interpretations of faith often regard eternity as distant or merely symbolic. The focus shifts to immediate fulfillment, emotional well-being, and instant results, turning heaven into a source of consolation rather than guidance. Discussions of eternal judgment become uncomfortable, and the afterlife recedes while this life takes center stage. While this modern stance seems practical, ancient theology would view it as short-sighted. Scripture underscores that understanding life hinges upon considering eternal consequences. Many modern believers resist this essential perspective because acknowledging eternity can unsettle comfort, relativize success, and challenge attachments. If eternity is real, the presence, rewards, lose their ultimate significance. Consequently, belief adapts by framing faith in ways that prioritize immediate improvement. When suffering arises, the focus shifts to seeking relief rather than enduring hardship, and the concept of sacrifice is minimized. Ancient believers anticipated challenges, living for something beyond their time. They drew strength from eternity, facing injustice and persecution without despair. However, modern faith often grapples with the expectation that it should enhance this life. When it doesn't, disappointment ends us. Yet, Scripture never assures us of optimization. It offers redemption beyond temporal constraints. Eternity is what provided resilience to ancient faith. Without this anchor, faith becomes fragile, easily crumbling under prolonged suffering. Ancient theology asserts that eternity adds depth to present life. Our choices resonate beyond time, and our obedience aligns us with something enduring. Modern belief frequently shies away from this weight, which it perceives as burdensome. However, that heaviness is essential for a serious faith. When eternity slips from our perspective, obedience diminishes, sacrifice seems pointless, and courage wanes. Faith transitions to a coping mechanism rather than a commitment. Tonight's revelations are poignant. A faith limited to the present cannot withstand its collapse. Eternity isn't an escape, it's a lens for our lives. Ancient believers lived boldly, trusting that death wasn't the end, while modern faith often treks cautiously, having forgotten this horizon. We conclude with a challenging question from ancient theology. If eternity truly influenced your choices, priorities, and fears, how would that reshape your life today? Thank you for engaging with Dark Truths, Religion Uncovered. Share your reflections below. Has eternity slipped into the background of belief? Or does faith remain fixed on what lies beyond time? Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share this episode.